Whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned traveler, having the right items in your luggage can make or break your experience. But I wanted to share with you, among everything you can bring, the most important cabin essentials that everyone should pack for their cruise up next. Hey everyone, it's Matt from RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com. When you go on a cruise, there is limited luggage space for you to bring. Whether you're flying or driving, there's only so much you can bring with you. So you gotta be strategic to bring the most important things to make sure you're not left high and dry without those items. And there's plenty of things you can pack. We can talk about clothing and accessories and things for your shore excursions, but I wanted to come up with a list of the most important cabin essentials that everyone should pack for their vacation. Some of these are my personal favorites, while others come highly recommended by other cruisers as really cabin essentials. Number one is a USB outlet extender. If you've never sailed in a cruise cabin before, you might be surprised to find that some staterooms often limit how many outlets there really are. Older cruise ships in particular have very limited outlets for charging your devices. Some cruise ships only have like one or two outlets in the entire cabin to share. So because of this, some sort of power extender is crucial, but you should know you cannot bring on board a cruise ship power strips or other surge protector type devices. Instead, I recommend bringing a USB outlet extender, something that has multiple outlets and charging ports, and that way you can ensure that you have enough places to charge your devices. Number two, something we talked about a lot on this channel, magnetic hooks, because this is one of the most popular essential items to pack for a cruise because it allows you to have so much more storage space on your walls. Remember, the walls of your cruise ship cabin are metal, which allows you to use anything magnetized on the walls. With cruise cabins being so compact, it's important to utilize your storage space. Those traveling with multiple people in a room or on a longer itinerary will need to optimize the closets, drawers, and shelving for storage. By having magnetic hooks, you can have plenty of places to put your belongings like hats and bags and bathing suits and get them off the floor and out of closets and greatly expand your storage space out there. Number three, of course, is medication. No one wants to think about the possibility of getting sick during your hard-earned and highly anticipated vacation. But unfortunately, illness can strike anywhere. If you're on a cruise, you'll need to rely on the ship's onboard shops for any over-the-counter medication needs. As you can imagine, you're going to pay way more for these than you would at home. One essential cabin item is a small supply of over-the-counter medication, and this is really important. Having the right medication for things like anti-nausea, cold medication, pain relief, allergies, laxatives, etc. This is really important. Number four is a small fan. Another wildly popular cruise cabin essential is a small fan to have in your room. Although your cabin will have air conditioning, don't worry about that. A lot of people really love bringing a portable fan to use in the evenings. Keeping the fan running in the night allows the cabin's air to flow better, and it also provides a soothing sound for those that like to sleep with a fan at home. Now, ideally, you want to bring a fan that is battery operated because, again, you don't want to worry about number of outlets and, of course, the fire hazard or anything like that. Otherwise, a plug-in fan is good. Actually, you can find one that has maybe a USB fan. That's even better. Something else that made our list are packing cubes. Now, listen, I personally, Matt, am not a fan of packing cubes, but I do recognize that a lot of people out there absolutely love them. Packing cubes allow you to neatly organize your clothes while also compressing items when zipped. Not only do these simplify the packing experience, but cubes also are a huge help when organizing your cabin. Number six is an insulated coffee mug. While it's common knowledge to travel with a reusable water bottle, some cruisers really swear by bringing their own insulated coffee mug or thermos on board. This allows you to bring back hot coffee from the buffet or coffee shop back to your cabin. Coffee cups are available on cruise ships for guests to use, but it can be hard to walk around the ship with a cup of hot coffee. Plus, they're kind of small. Cruisers sailing on itineraries to cooler environments might also be especially interested in purchasing a travel coffee mug for keeping coffee, tea, or hot chocolate warm. Number seven is so important, that is a wrinkle release spray. Cruise ships don't allow you to bring any steamers or irons in their cabins for fire safety purposes, and there are no steamers or irons for you to use on board self-service. Instead, you'll have to get a little creative if you got wrinkly clothes. So a lot of people like bringing wrinkle release spray with them to combat wrinkly clothes. Just a few sprays and you're good to go. Number eight, liquid hand soap. This is a game changer. Keeping yourself healthy on a cruise is always a top priority, so you kind of maybe already know, wash your hands. But bar soap, who's got time for that? I love liquid hand soap having a little one, like a little travel size one in your cabin makes such a big difference in not only ease, but also it just feels better than bar soap. So I'm telling you, this is a big one. Number 9, electronics organizer. Organization is key for keeping the sanity in your cabin. So if you have multiple devices that need to be charged, you are no stranger to the overwhelming ball of intertwined charging cords. Number 10 on our list is a hanging cosmetics bag. As you might imagine, I don't bring this, but I do know that a lot of our staffers absolutely love these because of how handy they are. These hang perfectly on the back of your cabin bathroom door, so it's not in the way for everybody. Remember, your cabin bathroom is super small, especially if you're not staying in a suite. So being able to maximize your space without taking up that valuable counter space and being in someone's way is really important. Number 11 is air freshener. One of the best parts of a cruise is all the delicious food you'll be enjoying, but all that food has to go somewhere. Sorry, spoiler alert. If you're worried about having a stinky space, many cruisers recommend bringing a cheap air freshener to keep in your bathroom. You could bring something like Poo-Pourri or simply an old-fashioned car air freshener. It works just as well. Number 12, a lanyard with a key holder. When cruising with Royal Caribbean, you'll need to keep close tabs on your SeaPass card. This is your onboard key that will allow you to enter your cabin and charge your onboard account along with embarking and disembarking the ship at the port stops. Without your SeaPass, you won't get very far. One of the most popular cruising essentials is a lanyard that has a key holder in it. Keeping your SeaPass on your lanyard helps you easily and quickly locate your card, and I prefer to use a magnetic hook and hang my lanyard on this hook while I'm in my cabin. Next up is shampoo and conditioner. Royal Caribbean does provide you with this mystery 3-in-1 showering product, but let me tell you something. If you care about your hair at all, it's really important to bring your own shampoo and conditioner. This is especially true if you have high maintenance hair out there. So I prefer to purchase travel size shampoo and conditioner, but also fill up reusable bottles with the products at home. This makes the cabin experience much better. And I personally like having the same stuff I rely on at home on vacation as well. Number 14 is something I learned by practice, and that is hydration packets. Between all the eating and drinking on board your cruise, feeling dehydrated is pretty common. And this is especially true if you're spending a lot of extra time in the sun. At the end of the day, staying hydrated is important, and there's a lot of products out there like Liquid IV that help make sure you stay hydrated, and this can really be an important thing. Also, Propel packets are a good idea. Anyway, one of these travels well, it's really inexpensive, and a great way to ensure that you're staying healthy throughout the cruise. Number 15 is a portable white noise machine. And this has become kind of a newer fad within the cruise industry, but it really makes a difference from being able to sleep somewhere else. Having a portable white noise machine helps people sleep without hearing all the ruckus of the cruise ship in the evening. Whether this is the anchor early in the morning, riding passengers stumbling down the hallway, doesn't matter. The sound machine helps drown out the noise. Number 16 is a pop-up hamper. I know you can stuff your dirty clothes anywhere, but I really like having the pop-up hamper. During your cruise, you're going to accrue those dirty clothes, and to help with organization, getting a small pop-up hamper at a dollar store really makes a huge difference. Speaking of really cheap things that make a huge difference, Ziploc bags. I mean, there's so many things that having Ziploc baggies can do to help make your cruise so much better. Whether it's having something in an excursion, making sure that you have dry clothes or your phone in there, or packing away snacks, baggies have a huge amount of utilization. I would suggest bringing different baggie sizes from sandwich to quart size and gallon bags. You can also place liquids inside a Ziploc bag for use in cabin or when traveling home. Number 18 is definitely having in your cabin a portable charger. Again, remember earlier I talked about how cabins have limited outlets for charging, and having a portable charger means that you can still keep other devices charged while someone else is using the charger there. Plus, you can bring your charger with you around the ship if need be. It's a really big deal. 19, I put this on the list. I'm not sure I love it personally, but enough people like it, so I'm putting it on here anyway. And that is an over-the-door shoe organizer. Now, again, I don't buy this, but there's a ton of people who swear by these things, again, to help increase storage. Now, the shoe organizer is not really for shoes per se in your cruise. You can put other things in there, and this really helps with cruising essentials and not having them all over your cabin. So if you got a lot of accessories and shoes, of course, and other things, well, maybe this will help you out quite a bit. Number 20 really is a game changer, and that is motion sensor nightlight. If you're someone who has a nightlight at home to navigate the night, one essential item to pack is a portable motion sensor nightlight for your cabin, because this nightlight will help illuminate your cabin in the night when it senses motion. This is really important if you're staying in an inside cabin that has no natural light. Some of the older ships, it's pitch black in there. And the problem with turning on the light in your bathroom and closing the door is, well, there's still light out there. And for some people, that bothers them in terms of their ability to fall asleep. Number 21 is something you might not think about, and that are laundry packets. On Royal Caribbean's cruise ships, you won't have access to any laundry facilities on board. Your only option for laundry is paying to send it out to a service. But if you don't feel like shelling out the money for the laundry, you should consider packing travel-sized laundry packets for your cabin. This is really easy. Fill up your cruise ship bathroom sink with water. Put in, small clothes, not anything major, but, maybe some undergarments or a t-shirt, and you're able to launder your clothes and then dry them in your shower. This works really well. So Tide sink packets are perfect for this. There you have it, 21 cruise ship cabin essentials that I think everybody should pack for their cruise. Let me know in the comments below, which of these do you love to bring on a cruise, and which of these will you try on your next sailing? While you're down below our video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. That way YouTube lets you know we have a brand new video to share. This has been Matt from RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com, and we'll talk again real soon.